1968 was the year Kenyan athletes won their first gold medals at the Olympic Games. Competing in the Games in Mexico City, Naftali Temu won the first gold when he beat world-famous Ethiopian long-distance runner Mamo Wolde in the 10,000 meters race. The next gold would come from Kipchoge Keino, who beat American world record holder Jim Ryan in the 1500 meters race, in the process setting a new Olympic record that would stand for 16 years. The bronze was won by another Kenyan, Ben Jipcho. An exciting gold victory was in the 3,000 meters steeplechase won by Amos Biwott, who was only 20 years old and still a high school student. The silver went to countryman Benjamin Kogo. Biwott's victory would set the stage for Kenya winning gold at every Olympic steeplechase race that she ever participated in. In politics, 1968 was the year President Jomo Kenyatta had a mild heart attack that set in motion a flurry of political activities by his inner circle of supporters to ensure that the ruling Kenya African National Union KANU Secretary General Tom Mboya did not succeed Kenyatta in the event of his death. Led by Attorney General Charles Njonjo and Vice President Daniel Arap Moi, the inner circle tried to amend the constitution in March that year to raise the minimum age for a presidential candidate to 40 years. The existing provision had required a minimum age of 35. Mboya was then 37. Most MPs rejected the blatant targeting of Mboya in the new amendment bill. What was more important, Kenyatta soon recovered from the stroke he had suffered and was incensed to learn that his death was being discussed. But Kenyatta's inner circle would not relax their efforts to contain Mboya politically. During that year's party branch elections, they managed to have their men take over the Nairobi and Mombasa branches which Mboya supporters had hitherto controlled. In Nairobi, Charles Rubia, mayor of Nairobi, defeated Mboya's ally Munywa Wayaki, while in Mombasa, Msanifu Kombo unseated party branch chairman Ronald Ngala. And the Mboya camp in KANU would be weakened even further as former Mboya opponents returned to the party. Throughout 1968, many members of the opposition Kenya People's Union crossed back to KANU. In September, David Kioko, the deputy leader of the opposition in parliament, rejoined KANU. In November, the KPU's acting Secretary General, Zephaniah Anyeni, did likewise. Anyeni had taken over as acting KPU Secretary General after the party's Vice President Bildad Kagia had been jailed in April that year for addressing an unlicensed KPU meeting in Homa Bay. Kagia was initially jailed for 1 year, but the sentence was reduced to 6 months after he appealed. Acting Chief Justice G. Farrell, who reduced his sentence, was replaced the following day by Solicitor General Kitili Mwendwa, who thereby became the youngest person and the first African to be appointed Chief Justice in Kenya. 1968 saw an exodus of Kenyan Asians trying to beat a deadline set by Britain for people holding dual citizenship, who wished to take up British citizenship to go back to Britain. The exodus would lead to a slump in the country's commercial life, which had been dominated by Kenyan Asians since before independence.